What happens when two hard-working mums down tools and go on strike for 4 days, leaving their homes and children in the hands of their husbands? Which dad will cope best with the challenges mum has set? Will it be gadget-mad Paul, who'd rather play games than help around the house? Or lorry-loader Gavin, who stacks and packs all day but won't lift a finger at home? Our family advisor Anna Rabin will be watching to see if the dads can make light work of the challenges ahead.
Dads often say, how hard can it be to take care of the kids and the house? Well, they're about to find out.
Time to meet our first family, the Smiths. Abigail is 6, Mark Anthony is 3, and Brandon is a very wee 1. Full-time mum Deborah holds the house together with no help from Gavin.
Gavin needs to see how much I do during the week and how hard it is to look after 3 kids.
I think going to work is much harder than the kids. I think it'll be a walk in the park.
OK, Gavin, let's find out exactly what you know.
What time do Mark and Abigail start school?
10 to 9.
Yes! What programme do I normally put the washing on?
4.
No! Who is Abigail's best friend?
Emily Jane.
Yeah! What is Brandon's favourite food?
Vegetables.
Oh dear, Gavin, 2 out of 4. No wonder Mum's writing a goodbye note.
Dear Gavin, I've had enough. I'm going on strike. You need to learn how tough it is to look after the children.
Whilst I'm away, there'll be 3 rules. No television, no telephone, no takeaways. Make sure you wash the net curtains. Don't forget Abigail's packed lunch and Brandon's first baby signing class.
That's really nice.
With Gavin in charge, Deborah's off for 4 days at the McDonald Brandon Hall Hotel and Spa.
It'll be really weird not having the kids trying to get in the bath with me. A bath on my own.
And whilst Mum's there, she'll be watching Dad's every move. Gavin's first challenge is to get the kids off to school and make it to the mystery baby signing class. But little Mark has no intention of making it easy.
Daddy, this coming.
There's your drink.
That's not Abby's.
Doesn't matter. Don't tell her.
What you're doing?
I'm doing Abigail some sandwiches. Looks like I'll have to be a bit more strict, otherwise they'll be running rings around me all day.
Now time for a first, Abigail's hair.
If you had a skinhead, this would be easy.
Mummy does it got tight. So it would be better if Mummy came back.
There you go. That was hard enough work.
With a quick half-mile dash, Abigail and Mark are dropped off at school just in time for Gavin to get Brandon to his first ever baby signing class.
Brandon.
So you just got the simple sign like milk and food and sleep. He can actually tell you when he wants to go to sleep, when he's needs to drink milk. Might do it.
This is the way we drink our milk, drink our milk, drink our milk. This is the way we eat our food on a cold and frosty morning. Floppy is the curry whiskers, floppy is the curry whiskers.
Well done, Gav, you're a natural.
That was quite eye-opening, actually. Quite daunting being the only man in an all-women group. But I might use the milk and the sleep technique at home, see if it works.
Time to meet our second family, the Janes. Paul and Nuala have 2 children. There's train-mad Elliot and toddler Stephen.
Hello.
Mum Nuala keeps the home as clean as a whistle and takes care of the children's every need. But Dad Paul expects to be waited on hand and foot.
Nuala, have you done me shirts? I need it for tomorrow.
Although he does play with the children, he doesn't spend any time helping me. He just thinks, she'll do it.
Well, the kids are just going to mess it up again, so what's the point?
Before Nuala leaves, it's time to test Dad.
What size nappy does Stephen wear?
Is it a size 4 maxi? I buy them all the time.
I know, they're the wrong size. What time does Elliot start nursery?
9:30.
How often do I change the bedspread?
Normally on a Thursday.
That's right.
What's Elliot's favourite nursery rhyme?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Morning again.
Oh, no, again.
Oh, no.
1 out of 4. Not a good start, Paul. No wonder Nula's leaving.
Dear Paul, I'm fed up with your lack of help around here. It's about time you realise how hard it is looking after the kids, especially when they fight. I wish you'd asked me if I needed any help. P.S. Just to make sure you're not distracted, I'm taking away your PDA phone. Lots of love, Nula.
You can't take away my PDA.
Cheers, Paul.
Hey.
Daddy.
Do you want some toast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your gun.
We've got no bread.
No.
Day 1 and Paul's first task is to buy some breakfast.
Gonna get dressed first.
But Elliot's already unhappy with a new routine.
Is that left all right?
I need to get dressed.
No, we've got to go down the shop first, have some breakfast, and then we get back and get dressed, yeah?
I want to get dressed.
Poor Elliot, it's off to the shops in his pyjamas. While Paul searches for a nutritious breakfast, Elliot has other ideas.
Yeah, you're gonna put that back?
No.
No, why?
I'll take it home.
You can't have it for breakfast, though. That's for later.
Daddy, chocolate first.
Son, you can't have that yet. We've got to have it after breakfast.
No.
You've got to have your breakfast first.
Mom.
Cereal or toast? No.
Yeah.
What was that?
First battle goes to Paul.
Right. It's a cup of tea on for me. And... it's a text. I think it's off of Mummy. Don't forget your doctor's... Oh, sugar, 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 sugar. Elliot! Elliot! I've got my hospital appointment at 11 o'clock. I forgot all about it.
The hospital is half an hour away. Paul has to feed and dress the boys before they leave, so the pressure's on.
Come on, we haven't got a lot of time now, son. Please. Oh, look, I can't believe she's even left her own cereal bowl and everything for me to wash up. Put away your squeaky shoes. Right then, big fella, your turn. Come on then. Elliot. That was so naughty. Right, sit on the bed. Put yourself on. Come on then, guys. Gotta go. Yeah, and you. See, there you go, Nula. Got the kids ready, got them back. Everything in time for the hospital appointment, no problem. Week and cake, boys.
Coming up, tears at the Smiths.
It is.
And tantrums at the James.
Come on.
I want to get
Working mums Nula and Deborah are on strike. They've left their husbands at home to juggle the kids and the chores whilst they relax at a luxury spa. And they're busy keeping a watchful eye on Dad's every move. In Coventry, lorry-loaded Gavin has fed the kids lunch and now it's time for little Mark's afternoon nap.
I'm not going to bed.
You are?
No.
I get Mark undressed, ready for bed for his afternoon nap. Gav's just left him in his uniform, so he probably won't go off to sleep in his school uniform.
No, it's bed. No.
Yep, pin him down, Gav. That'll work.
Sleep. Bed.
Mark's tired. If he left Mark and walked out of the room, he'd be asleep. Mark has just walked all over me, said, I want a drink, and Gav's gone and got him a drink.
All right, then. Close yours now, because I'm shutting the door now.
Finally, Gavin resorts to Deborah's method of leaving him to it.
You should be okay now.
With Mark finally settled, time for Deborah's first challenge, washing the net curtains.
I'm going for number 3. It's quite a high temperature, and they need a quite high temperature because they're quite dirty. Hopefully they come out whiter than they've gone in.
Perhaps those fragile old nets should be on a delicate wash, Gav. With Mark awake and Abigail back from school, they're off to visit Granny and Grandad.
Hiya.
Hello.
Deborah's asked Gavin to cook for Granny and Grandad and the kids.
Oh, it's not speciality. It's bangers and mash with Yorkshire pudding, sweet corn, peas and gravy. Hopefully they'll like it.
But he won't be alone because Mark is always ready to lend a hand.
Daddy, I wash him up.
You're a good man, aren't you?
Where's your one gone?
I'm not going in the oven yet, mate.
What's that?
Which one? It was sweet corn.
I like sweet corn.
You'll take wood, do you? Okay.
After setting the table, Mark's next task is to hold back the hungry hordes. This could end in tears.
Mark. Mark Anthony. Oi. Mark. Go on. Stand in there.
Worried that he might be in trouble, Mark tries the old injured soldier routine, followed by the tried and tested poke your eyes out on the towel rail. Tea is ready an hour later than planned, but was it worth the wait? After a hearty meal,
Bye, darling. Bye-bye.
it's home to bed, and this time no one's complaining.
The first day has been quite different to what I thought it was going to be. The signing class, I enjoyed that. And even most of the dinner was eaten, which I didn't think was going to be touched. So, compared to how bad I thought it was going to be, it's been quite successful.
Gavin's had a good day. He's coped with everything that Mum Deborah threw at him, including the mysterious baby signing. Dads often feel awkward about these things and feel there's something they just don't understand. But the most important thing is to join in and enjoy it.
Over in Birmingham, it's halfway through day one, and Nula's got another task for Paul.
Oh, you're having a laugh. No. I completely forgot. Yeah, right. But I invited Becky and the kids over for tea. It's too late to cancel, so grab an apron and get cooking. Got no food in the house, so we're going to have to get out and get some food.
So it's back to the corner shop for the second time today. I wonder what Elliot wants this time.
Elliot, shall we have a barbecue for when Becky comes round?
Elliot's got a book in his hand he hasn't asked for, but he's having, by the look of it, because he's with his daddy.
Burgers and baps, that would do.
He hasn't even told Elliot to put that book back.
Okay.
Oh, and guess what? Elliot's got the book in his hand.
Okay.
Time to get your skates on, Paul. There's less than an hour to go.
Can you help Daddy, please?
No.
Can I have a macky-diddly-doody?
Let's go right now.
Oh, okay.
Looks like you're on your own, Paul.
See? Just like me. Got no detergent up here, I don't think so. If I just use hair shampoo. Elliot, come on!
Wow, he's putting Elliot's track away. He has never, ever, ever attempted to do that.
Washing, I reckon I wash better than you.
Let's see that then, genius. How much powder? That only needs to be half.
Give it a bang. God, we've got 5 minutes before Becky comes and we haven't vacked up in here yet. You do it.
He's getting Elliot to do the vacuum.
You do that while Daddy washes up.
How lazy is he?
Who's here? Hiya. You all right?
Fashionably late, Becky and the kids finally turn up.
Are those supposed to be going upstairs with the shoes on, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, it don't matter. You can clean the floor.
The kids are happy and the burgers are on, but Paul's got a problem.
Look, your burgers are on finally.
Men can't do two things at once. That's what she's trying to tell you. Stick into the thing.
What? There's nothing wrong with them burgers. Typical barbecue food. Burnt black things, come and get them.
So, what's the verdict, boys?
Very crispy. Very crispy.
Very crispy. You know, you just clean up and then all of a sudden, like, an hour later, it's like upside down again. That's not...
Time for an early bath, toothbrushing, and then Paul can reflect on his first day.
The bits I struggle with is that, you know, when these two want attention and I've got to get things done and I've got a time limit to do those things. That's probably the most difficult part of the day. But apart from that, all right. I've enjoyed it.
Paul's day has been hectic. Nuala really did pile on the challenges and Paul really did rise to them. But if you had small children in tow with you throughout a busy day, it's worth setting aside some special time just for them, where you read to them or play with them before they go to their bath, and that way you feel you're not just achieving on the domestic front.
Over in Coventry, it's day 2 for Gavin.
Had a very pleasant surprise this morning. Woke up, had to find 2 extra bundles of joy on my doorstep. Thank you for that, Deborah. So I'm sure I'm going to have a very fun day with 5 children under 7.
Don't worry, Gavin. Debbie has a suggestion.
Hi, Gavin. Why don't you take the kids to the Sea Life Centre? Abby and Mark have some friends coming over. I guess that, yes. Kids, how would you all like to go to the Sea Life Centre today? Yeah! Don't forget Patch.
He always does that. He gets the oldest one to hold the pushchair and lets the youngest one run off.
All right.
Gavin's got his gaggle to the station, but there's trouble on the trains.
Can't believe it. There's no trains on to make my day even worse. It's all coaches. Bad day. Right then. Cheers. Mark, Patch.
With 5 kids in tow, Gavin's toughest challenge is just to keep an eye on them all.
There, Patrick is, there he is.
He's not having much luck finding the kids, but at least he's found Nemo. Back at home, Gavin has a bright idea.
Who wants to do some painting? There you go, I'll share nicely.
Gav's let the kids use the baby's food bowls and he's put paint in them.
Mark, keep the paint on the paper, mate.
Abigail's got her best clothes on and she's painting.
You look.
Right, now they're all busy for a couple of minutes, so we're going to go and try and put the neck curtains back up.
Is that a wise move, Gav?
Gavin, just wreck my picture.
Mark, keep the paint on the picture. I'll put the paint in your tummy.
Too late.
Do you want a quick shower? Yeah?
Deborah's sure to get you back for this one, Gav.
Come on then. Wait.
Time for a good scrub.
Right, your dad's here, kids.
The children have had a fun-filled day, but is Gavin still smiling?
Today's exhausting, mentally and physically. I would rather have been at work today. I've got a lot of tidying up to do before I go to bed, and I still haven't done my neck curtains. So hopefully I'll sneak that in after breakfast tomorrow.
Gavin's a dad who really knows how to enjoy himself. He had 5 small children to take care of today, and he did really well, with one glaring mistake, the painting. Remember the Boy Scouts motto, be prepared. Before you start with a messy activity, make sure the children are in old clothes and the newspaper is on the floor.
It's day 2 in Birmingham, and Gadget Mad Paul is off to buy a birthday present for Nan. Not a great start, Paul. Perhaps the shopping will go better.
Right, we need to buy Nanny a frame. Oh, hang on, they've got a gold one there. Do you like that one better?
Yeah.
Shopping starts well, but has Paul made a fatal mistake going down the toy aisle?
Do you like that one? You can't have it, though.
No?
Yeah.
Should we get it later?
No. No.
Come on.
I want to get it.
You've got it at home. Come on then, let's go and get it then. OK, come on then. OK. That didn't work, did it? If we buy that, OK, we haven't got enough money for my nanny's picture frame.
No. I want it now. Please.
Want it now, please?
Yeah.
Well, if you come here and give me a big mackly diddly doody.
Elliot looks like he's got his own way.
Ah, that's lovely. And then we'll put it back.
I want
No! You want it now?
Yeah.
OK, you win again. Come on then.
That's game, set and match to Elliot. Time for lunch in the park.
Come on then, off you go to them.
Daddy, I found it.
You found it. OK. There's 4 different jigsaws in this box, and they will do all 4 jigsaws. Wow! Well done, Elliot.
But being a champion jigsaw artiste is exhausting.
We'll be dreaming about trains. Yes! The shoe that I've lost was on our drive all the time.
I can't believe that. He's asleep standing up.
Paul's father-in-law Steve has come over for dinner and is doing a spot of babysitting. At 8 o'clock, Paul finally starts cooking, even though the kids should be in bed.
If I start crying, it's nothing to do with the onions, because I'm missing Nula.
Stephen's so hungry he's decided to hit the bottle of cooking oil. 9 o'clock and everyone finally has a plate of food. Sort of. After a very late bath and 3 hours past the bedtime, the boys are tucked up in bed. Well, one is.
I never even realised the day had 36 hours in it. You know, it's just tiring, really, chasing after these 2 all day. And I've still got the house to tidy up as well.
Going shopping is proving very testing for Paul. He lost control of the situation in the supermarket when Elliot wanted a toy. If your child is pressurising you to buy something, it is OK to say no, and to go on saying no. You'll feel like a villain, but the moment will pass.
Coming up, someone's letting off steam.
Dan. Excuse me.
And Gavin attempts another work of art. Mums Nuala and Deborah have gone on strike. They've left their husbands at home with the kids whilst they've been relaxing at a luxury spa. It's the final day in Coventry. Time for Gavin the lorry loader to see if those net curtains made it through the wash.
The curtains. The washing machine's quite powerful. It's took all the threading off, so I'll be lucky to get him back up. See if we can get away with one curtain.
I think we won't be happy with that.
Never mind.
Yeah. Just you wait till Deborah gets home, Gav.
No.
But before Gavin can relax, Deborah has another plan for him.
Hi Gavin, seeing as the kids had so much fun painting,
Why don't you join in and help them paint the hall today? Have fun, love, Debs. Thanks.
Gavin has never lifted a paintbrush in his life, but is determined to try a spot of multitasking.
I'm going to try paint the hall while at the same time cooking dinner.
Is that wise, Gavin?
I want you to start painting down this bottom bit where you can reach, OK?
I'm enjoying this when you put the chicken on. Daddy, look, Daddy, look.
No.
What's really annoyed me is let the kids paint with their best clothes on again. And he hasn't covered the floors up.
No, just the wall, not the door, mate. Right, I've got to get something for this floor. Right, try and get the paint off the floor, yeah? Got most of it over the floor, but I'm doing a very good job. Marky, keep it to the walls, please, mate.
Will laid-back Gav ever lose his patience?
So I can get it in.
After this bit, you two definitely not painting anymore.
Yes, we are.
No, I'd rather paint this myself now.
Dad, Mum's not showing
Oi.
paint. Where's my paint?
Let go. Let go. Shower.
I don't want to shower, Dad.
Shower.
I'm not having a shower.
It's a work of art. And so is the floor, and the baby, and the high chair. And despite his best efforts, Mark didn't escape the shower. Superdad Gavin has the clothes in the machine and a hot meal for the hungry workers.
Dinner. There you go. Hopefully it's worth the wait.
And what about those painting clothes?
Yeah, I've got away with it. I'll just check Abigail's. Oh, yeah. The fluorescent paint's off and they're not shrunk.
With all the children ready for bed, how does Gav think the day's gone?
The kids, they were just being typical kids. They couldn't help but mess around and just play. I've definitely missed Debs here. I can't wait for her to come back tomorrow. It's the first time we've ever been apart from the birth of our children.
Day 3 begins for the James family with a special treat.
We're coming to see the trains. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? Is that Spencer? Who's that? Come on then. Here's a difficult bit. Right, do not move from that spot.
It's so lovely that he's taking time out for the children and taking them places.
Will you look after Stephen for me, please? Thank you.
He's got the boys hugging each other, which is a first. I never do that.
Look, railway, yeah, railway. How did you know that?
Daddy, a truck.
Wow, you can see trucks.
Yeah.
Is it Annie and Clarabelle?
No.
Yeah.
Daddy, smoke here.
Is it smoke?
After a jolly puff through the countryside, there's a chance for the boys to get up close to the engine as it swaps ends for the return journey.
Oh, wow. Look.
Unfortunately for Paul, the engine is not the only thing letting off steam.
You're not getting down. Excuse me.
Elliot's just told Paul to get on the naughty chair.
What's Daddy naughty?
Elliot's so cheeky.
What's Daddy naughty?
Back at the house, and little Stephen has given up hope of any lunch and has taken things into his own hands.
What are you doing? You hungry? Hey? I was saving that for Mummy for when she got home.
It's time to leave for Great Grand's birthday party. But Paul's not having much luck getting out of the door.
Look at the state of your room. We've got to go out. Come on, put it back, please. Put it back. Go on, Stephen. That's it. Put it back. You dare. You dare. You leave him alone. Yeah.
Paul and the boys arrive half an hour late.
Happy birthday.
But Paul has a confession to make.
I've left your birthday cards and presents at home.
Aww.
It's in such a rush.
No, I'll forgive you.
I have to get these two.
So at the end of an exhausting day, how does Paul think he's fared?
I feel absolutely shattered. Up and down the stairs, on and off the trains. I've learnt really that it's hard for one person to do everything. So when you come back, Neil, I promise I will do more around the house.
It's day 4 and the mums are enjoying their final few moments of pampering at the spa before heading home. But which dad coped best? Will it be Paul who tried to tackle timekeeping?
I've got my hospital appointment at 11 o'clock. I forgot all about it.
Tussled with the toys?
No. Yeah. What is that train?
And triumphed with the trains?
Daddy, smoke here.
Is it smoke?
I think he now realises how hard it is.
Or will it be Gavin who tried to master sleep?
Bed, clock.
Signing? and spillages.
I've got most of it over the floor, but...
When I first see Gav, I'll give him a hug and a kiss, and then I'll yell at him for the state of the ward.
Strike over and Mum's crept back home.
I can go away now, and I can trust you to stay in charge.
No chance. I'm doing that again. God, blimey.
Paul's had fun and he coped really well with two demanding youngsters. He really made an effort to entertain the kids, but he struggled with timekeeping and he's a bit of a soft touch. Gavin was an absolute delight. He really enjoyed being with his children, baby signing, paint on the floor, delayed trains, damaged net curtains and all. He took everything in his stride, and that makes him my dad of the day.
The most improved dad award.
I didn't think Gav was going to win that.
You've won a family day out at Alton Towers. Excellent.